What is up, everyone? Happy Wednesday, or whatever day you're watching this back on. My name is Coach Caroline. This is Coach Blaine, and welcome to Anywhere Fitness. Our goal is to help busy people live healthier, more vibrant lives. So if that is something that you are interested in, make sure that you hit subscribe and follow us across our other social media platforms. We are on Instagram and Facebook as well. Today we have a 35-minute full body strength workout. All you need is a set of dumbbells. If you have a lighter and a heavier pair, go ahead and grab both just so that you have the option. We're going to go ahead and get started with a warm-up first that Coach Blaine is going to walk us through, and then we'll go ahead and explain the workout and get right into it.
All right, let's go ahead and start hands and knees.
Three.
We're going to go donkey kick on the right side. So squeeze that right glute to lift that foot towards the ceiling.
3, 2.
Same side, we're going to go right leg fire hydrant. So out to the side, focusing on squeezing the outside of that glute to lift it up.
3, 2.
And then combine the two. We're going to go straight back and then up and around like you're coming over a hurdle.
3, 2, 1.
Left side, donkey kick.
3, 2, 1.
Fire hydrant out to the side.
3, 2, 1.
Back and around.
3, 2.
Right side, back and around again.
Go. 3, 2.
Left side, back and around.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're gonna stay down here on hands and our knees. We're gonna go thoracic rotations right side, so hand to the head,
Go.
elbow to the elbow pit, and reach up towards the ceiling. We've got an awesome full body workout planned for you. Just trying to get a nice full body warm up, get that blood pumping.
3.
Make sure we're nice and primed and ready to go. Switch sides, left hand.
Three, 2.
Then we're gonna come into a high plank.
Go.
We're gonna go shoulder tap, and push up. If you need to, you can drop to the knees for this push up. And when we go into the plank shoulder taps, make sure your hips stay square to the floor. And same with your body. We don't want a whole lot of wiggling going around. You can spread your feet out if you need to for a little more stability and balance.
2, 1.
Go ahead and come on up to our feet. Then we're going to start with some arm crosses here in a second.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Open up that chest and give yourself a big hug. You can mess around with the angle of your hand where you have your thumbs up. Then you can go thumbs down. And then thumbs just out to the side. You'll just hit different parts
3,
of your shoulder while doing so. We're going to go arm circles forward. You can start these off small and then build into a more medium and then a bigger arm circle. At the halfway point, I'll go ahead and switch us. All right, go ahead and reverse it. Make sure you don't have anything close above your head to where you're going to knock your hand And then we're going to hinge over at our hips.
Go.
90-degree at our arms. We're going to come out, press up overhead, squeeze down back to 90, and then squeeze together. So fly out, press into an I, squeeze down to 90, and squeeze back down.
Three, two, one. Rest.
All right, we're gonna go normal stance, so feet right underneath our hips. We're gonna go good mornings, get that posterior chain warmed up. Hands just slightly touching the head. Slight bend in the knee. Hinge forward, get a good squeeze in the hammies and the glutes. And then squeeze hammy and glutes to come up. As always, don't just hinge forward with this. Move with intention always. Make sure every move that you do is for a purpose and not just haphazardly moving your body around.
3, 2, 1.
So wide stance, feet nice and wide, toes pointed out. Slight bend in the knees, same thing. Hinge forward. Now we're hitting those inner hammies, adductors. Check your chest, make sure it's nice and tall. And if that back is staying nice and flat. Let's go ahead and bring our feet back underneath our hips. We're going to alternate good morning. So one leg straight out front, bend the other one, send the glutes back, and hinge forward.
Three, two, one. Done.
All right. So today, our workout is going to consist of 5 rounds where you're going to work for 6 minutes and you're going to rest for a minute. You have 4 movements that you are going to cycle through for those 6 minutes. Rest for a minute. We'll do that for 5 rounds. First movement is a floor press. So what you're going to do is lay down on the floor and get your dumbbells up. Our elbows are going to be in the shape of an arrow. And what I mean by that is when you're down on the floor, we're here in the shape of an arrow and not a T. A lot of times when people do chest presses or floor presses, we're teed out here. That's not a good spot for our shoulders. Get a lot of pinching, aches and pains there. We really want to target our chest. So you want to make sure you're in that arrow position. And we're going to press up, squeeze the chest nice and tight. And then we're going to come down for a 3-second count until the triceps lightly touch the floor and push back up. When we're down here at that bottom position, don't fully rest your arms on the floor. We want to stay active. So just like a light touch and squeeze up. We have 12 of these floor presses. And then we're going to go into 20 single leg Romanian deadlifts, 10 each side. So what you'll do is put one foot out front, back leg you're going to kickstand, or if you want, you can keep it up in the air. If we're kickstanding, we're just top of the toes, slight bend in the knee, and then we're hinging forward, keeping that leg relatively straight but not locked out. And we're going to 3-second count down as far as we can, keeping our back flat. And we're going to squeeze glute and hammies to come up at the top. So 3 seconds down, squeeze glute and hammy, making sure that we're not hyperextending at the top and getting into that lower back. Just squeezing and activating those muscles. You'll do 10 on the left, then 10 on the right, and then we'll move on to our core, which is a 3-touch V-up. So with the 3-touch V-up, you're going to start going whoop, opposite leg for 1, 2, and then both up for 3. You could do a more bent leg variation for this, but 6 would be 1, 2, 3, 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 2, up to 6. And then you have a minute of cardio. Again, as always, opportunities are endless with this. If you have a piece of cardio equipment, feel free to use that for a minute. If you have no equipment, you can run in place. If you have room that you can run outside or run in the space that you're working out, run there. We can do power skips, high knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks, jump ropes, burpees, anything to get your heart rate up for that minute at a medium to moderate pace. So nothing crazy, something like a race pace that you could sustain for a longer distance of time. But that's what we got. 5 rounds, go for 6 minutes. You're gonna do 12 floor press with a 3-second down, 20 single leg Romanian deadlifts, 10 each side, 3 seconds down, 6 3-touch V-ups, and 1 minute cardio. You'll get about a round, maybe a little more in that 6 minutes. We'll rest, and we'll go for 5. Don't worry about trying to keep pace with us. Move at your own pace. This is a workout where you have a set amount of time and you're trying to work through movements. And it's not one that we're all doing the same movement at the same time. So it's okay if we get off pace a little bit. If you want to try to pace us for the first round and then kind of slow down, if you need a break, take a break whenever you need it. Don't worry about trying to keep our pace, but we're going to try to make sure we maintain those tempos. With that being said, so don't rush the tempo. Make sure you're getting that 3 down and take breaks if needed.
All right.
Go.
Let's
Enjoy.
get to it. Fist bump always to start. Grab a weight here for chest press.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, moving on to those deadlifts. If you just finished a core press, we've got 20, 10 each side. I'm going to be working with a single dumbbell here. Coach Blaine got 2, so you can look to us for whichever example. Number 3 seconds on the way down.
Switching.
Switch sides here. Okay. there's 10. Moving on to core. We've got 3 touch V-ups.
Whoa.
2 minutes remaining.
4, 5. All right. Got 1 minute of cardio. Remember, choose whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to run in place.
One power skip.
Here we go. 1 minute. Take a second to evaluate how you're feeling today. Were your weight selections that first round feeling good? Do you need to go heavier? Do you need to go lighter? Take a mental note here.
We're going to have about 35 seconds left of this round. Once we're done with the cardio, which won't be enough time to get the 12 floor presses in. So if you want, you can jump into it, pick up where you're at. You can keep doing cardio. I'm going to drop into a plank because I like to be able to do the full set unbroken without extra rest in between. Again, this is your workout. Do what's serving your body.
10 seconds remaining.
For today. Today might be different than yesterday, but tomorrow, 3 weeks from now, just make sure you're listening to your body and honoring your body.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, we got 1 minute of rest here. Go ahead and grab some water. Coach Blaine made a great point about every day being different. If I have learned anything over my years of strength training is that no 2 days are the same. There might be a day where you pick up a weight and you feel like you're on top of the world, and then you go back a couple days or a week later and that same weight feels impossible. That is normal. Our hormones influence that, our recovery, how rested we are, how well fed we are. All of that influences how you feel that day. So never judge yourself for that. All right.
15 seconds remaining.
Getting started again with those floor presses. Here in 10 seconds, we got 12. Don't forget that 3 seconds down.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Go.
Four.
Just so indecisive what I'm saying. Trying to catch the beat because don't know if you're happy or complaining.
There's 8. Got 2 more here. Nice job, Coach Blaine. You can see him pushing himself there. All right. Moving on again to those deadlifts. Got 10 on each side. Go ahead and pick up whatever weights you're feeling comfortable with. You can do 1 or 2 again. Here we go. Got 10. Nice and slow and control on the way down. Using glutes and hammies to pull up. Nine. Last one on the left. 10. Quick little break in the hands. There's a lot of grip strength in this workout, so shake it out if you need to. And we'll jump back in. Right side, left leg's kickstand. Shoulders are back and down. Here we go. That was 5. Last one here. All right. Get back into that core. Let those heel touch the ups. I'm doing the modified version with the bent leg. Coach Blaine's got the full. Do whatever you feeling comfortable with today.
2 minutes remaining.
There's 3. And 6. All right. 1 minute of cardio. And here we go. If you've got kids at home, this is always a fun part of the workout to involve them in. Sometimes we'll blast music and just run around and be silly. Invite them to join you in. For the last 25 seconds, we're going to drop into that plank again. If you're still finishing up your cardio, feel free.
30 seconds remaining.
All right, here we go with that core.
Fifteen seconds remaining. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, another minute of rest. And just like that, we're 2 rounds down. 3 more to go. Again, evaluate your weight selections here.
30 seconds remaining.
If you're feeling fatigued at all, if you can't maintain the current weight you push yourself with on the first 2 rounds, maybe drop a little bit, and or vice versa. See if you can push yourself up. I'm going to try to go a little higher in my chest press
15
this
seconds
next round.
remaining.
Getting down in position for floor press. Starting here in 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. That's halfway. Going down for 8 here.
We got 12.
Whoops. Got 12. Sorry, y'all. 2 more here. Had 10s on my mind with those deadlifts. Whew. This is why we work out together. Somebody's got to keep me in check. Or you all got to keep me in check. All right. Back to those deadlifts. Left leg first. Shoulders down and back. Core brace nice and tight, flat back. Send those hips backwards. Nice and control on the way down.
I'm going to single deadlift because my grip is pretty shot. So to make sure that I'm keeping good form and still focusing on my movement and not my grip, I'm dropping down to 1 dumbbell to give my one side a little bit of a break before I move on to it.
There's 6. Last one here. Switching sides. Shake it out real quick if you need to. All right, right side. Here's 7. Last one here, 10. Okay. Back down for some core. Make sure you're breathing through these movements. Core is an easy one to hold your breath on accident.
Two minutes remaining.
Last one.
Another minute of cardio coming up here. We'll start at the 20.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. The workout that we're doing today is the exact workout that shows up in our app. We program 5 new full workouts every single week in the Anywhere Fitness app. If you're interested in checking that out, looking for a new plan, we deliver quick workouts for busy people that are effective. You only need dumbbells, so go ahead and check that out in the description below. Here's a link. I'd love to have you hop on there and join us. It's the exact program that we follow.
Seconds remaining.
All right. 5 seconds left here. We'll drop down for that 20 seconds of core. Here we go.
$15 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, y'all. We're 3 down, 2 to go. Again, grab some water. Take a little internal check. Getting started with those 12 floor presses here in about 30 seconds.
30 seconds remaining.
I've had to switch to 2 different weights of
15 seconds.
dumbbells for floor press, trying to get as much out as I can with that heavier weight, and then switch to that lighter one to finish off. So if you are able to do something similar, I highly recommend it, just because we're dropping it now.
Go.
Just because you can't get all 12 reps with that heavier weight, it doesn't mean you can't push yourself through as many of those reps as possible with that heavier weight and then go immediately into that lighter one to finish off.
Halfway here. Going down for 7.
One more.
All right. Another way to hold your dumbbell for deadlifts, if you want to just use one and your grip strength's going out, is you can actually grab the sides of the dumbbell. So I'm going to do that. Let's go around. Check your form here. Left side. Here we go.
If you are doing it this way with the one dumbbell, try to get that handle of your dumbbell to trace your leg, almost like you're shaving your leg with the dumbbell.
There's 5. Switch sides. Here we go, right side. Seven down. Going for 8. And 10. Great job. Moving into core.
Ooh.
He's got sweat on the ground. Here we go.
Just sat in a nice puddle. And it was one of those feelings of like you're walking around the house in socks and you step in a puddle of water.
That's when you know it's a good workout. That's 3. Here's 4.
2 minutes remaining.
5.
Woo. All right. 1 minute of cardio. Start here at 35. Woo, here we go. You guys are doing great. After this, we got a minute break and then one final round. These workouts go quickly, in my opinion, the way they're structured, and that's why we like them, but you're getting a great full body workout in. Upper, lower, cardio, and core all hitting this workout.
I'm going to go back and touch on what Caroline was saying about these workouts being the workouts we do, and that you can follow along in our app. We have some cool new things in the work, some different programming styles that we're testing out and are excited to bring to you all. So just a little teaser there. Be on the lookout for that.
Great, y'all. 5 seconds left here, and then we're going to drop down to that core. Here we go. Last 30 seconds here.
30 seconds remaining.
If you need to, you can drop to your knees. So do this plank. Just try to keep your back nice and straight. Put your booty in the air. Don't sink your hips low either.
15 seconds remaining.
Keep breathing.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo. All right, y'all. We've got one final round ahead of us. Doing great. Grab a sip of water. We're here every Wednesday with a new live workout. You can either work out with us or watch these back at any time. And grab a family member or friend to do them with you. Working out is so much more fun when you have a buddy and someone to hold you accountable. We're here to be that for you, but invite someone in your life to be a part of your workout journey too. All right, floor press here.
15 seconds
15
remaining.
seconds.
There's something special about working out with another person all the time. Just it's another way of bonding that's different from your typical
1.
ways of bonding with a person.
You're growing together and
A lot of different ways.
Going down here, 6. Right. 7. Whew. 3 more here. Last one. Holy moly. We are officially done with floor press. I don't know about you, that last round was killer for me. All right. Moving into those deadlifts. Left leg's out, right leg's back. Here we go. Here's 8. Last one. All right, sides. Shake it out if you need to. Here we go. Right side. There's 8. 9. And 10. Good job, guys. All right, all we've got left is core and cardio. Drop down for those V-ups. Here we go. There's 4.
2 minutes remaining.
Whew. All right. Got one final cardio here. We'll end with core and that plank, and then we are done. Start here at the 35. Here we go. If you showed up today, give yourself a pat on the back. We are super proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself too. We truly cannot pour from an empty cup in life. So you are giving to everyone else around you when you take time